Welcome friends. In the previous classes, we have already discussed about the various methods available for primary data collection. Like we have discussed about the observation method, we have discussed about the experimentation method, we have discussed about the questionnaire method. Even we have already discussed about the schedule method and the case study methods. Now, out of all these available methods, which method should be chosen for the marketing research project? That is what is the question today. Now, in order to answer this question, let us understand how to make an appropriate selection of data collection method in marketing research. There are generally 4 different factors which are considered for while choosing a method of data collection appropriate for a specific research project, and they are nature, scope and objectives of the study, then availability of funds or budget, then availability of time, then required precision. Now let us discuss all of these factors one by one and would come to know how these factors affect the choice of an appropriate method for primary data collection. The first factor is nature, scope and objectives of the study. This is the most important factor out of the 4 which should be considered first of all for an appropriate selection of data collection method. The choice of data collection method depends on the type or nature of the inquiry in hand. Then the research objectives also determines the type of data collection to be adopted. Then the second factor which affects the choice of an appropriate method for primary data collection is availability of funds or budget. If less funds are available in disposal of the researcher for the purpose of data collection, some cheaper methods are forcibly selected even if that method may not be efficient and effective. Hence, budget of the research project to much extent determines the method of data collection in case of primary research project of marketing research. Then the third factor is availability of time. There are some methods of data collection that takes comparatively more time than others. But in order to make a choice of an appropriate method of data collection, the time at disposal of the researcher is also needed to be taken into account. Hence, availability of time is also a factor that influences the choice of data collection method in marketing research. Then the last factor that affects the choice of an appropriate method of primary data collection is the required precision. Precision means the perfection of data. It is also an important question that needs to be answered, that what is the level of precision of data required while making analysis of a study. If the required precision of data is getting compromised because of selection of a particular method of data collection, then it must be dropped. Only that method of data collection should be chosen for the study that ensures the required level of precision of the data. So friends, these are the 4 different factors that affects the choice of an appropriate method of primary data collection. So with this, we have completed the methods of data collection and methods of primary data collection, and apart from that, we have also discussed what are the methods of secondary data collection and what are the factors that affects the choice of an appropriate data collection method. That is what also we have completed. So that is what is it for today, friends. Thank you very much.